Let's ascend and awaken Ultimate Gallic. Sweet. Oh, wrong place. Sweet. And now for him, I chose Crushing Rend. Each round, a number of this champion's hits will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. The percentage is ignored defense depends on the level of the target. And a high awakening bonus, every hit of this champion inflicts will ignore a percentage. Oh, okay, so it's every hit. That's nice. And I got the 3 stars, so the first hit of the round will ignore 1% for every 50 levels. And the 2 stars, 400 attack. And the 3 star will ignore 1% of defense every 40 levels. Nice. I mean, it's helpful. So I'm gonna go with that. Alright. I got enough Plarium points to get something. Energy. Not bad. I completed the mission for the Ice Golem Peak. Artifact mission. Equip 4 champions with 6 artifacts of level 8 or higher. Did that. And now defeat 20 champions in Classic Arena. Easy to do. And now for the challenges. I got all the artifact missions done, so let's complete all those. Lots of energy, I tell you. Skill Tome is nice. Let's see. Equip a champion with 3 4-star or higher artifact sets. Cool. And reach 30,000 HP with any champion. Cool. Beat the campaign on normal. Easy enough. Oh, I'm not on the hard difficulty yet on the campaign. And same thing like before, but in Kara Castle. Okay? I'm going to level up my Kyoku to level 50 and complete the challenge. Or, yeah, it was a challenge, not a mission. Alright, so. Upgrade 4 champions to rank 4. A champion to rank 5. Upgrade a champion to level 50. Ascend 2 champions to level 3. And win a campaign battle using 4 champions of level 50 or higher. Nice. And we got an epic skill tome for that. Keep a champion from every faction in your collection. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Ooh, now this is a bit of harder one. Gotta get a lot of champions to rank 6. Ascend them to rank 6. And fully upgrade their skill tomes and use them in a campaign battle. This one's hard. Oh, as it should be because it's the last one in the champions category. Well, I won't be clean that anytime soon. I'm gonna make some upgrades here in the Great Hall. I think I'll increase their attack for my force champions. And let me see. I'll increase the attack for spirit champions. And that is it. Alright, we now have Dark Elhain, a relentless damage dealer, as it says up there. Alright. She looks terrifying. Necrotic Bolt. One enemy destroys the target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. Sorry for stutter. Death's Majesty. Places a 50% increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. That attacks all enemies. 50% chance of placing a decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Sorry. A 30% decreased speed. Sorry. I cannot talk right now. Lethal Winter. Fills the champion's turn meter by 25% and instantly activates the Death's Majesty skill whenever this champion or an ally receives a freeze debuff. That can be handy. Ascension skill, Veins of Ice. Passive. Instantly removes any freeze debuffs on this champion and replaces them with a 30% increased critical rate buff, a 30% increased critical damage buff, and a 15% strengthened buff whenever an enemy places a freeze debuff on this champion. Alright, 2 passives, that's rare. Yeah, pretty decent. We completed the mission, so let's collect that reward. Upgrade a rare attack champion to level 30. Okay. And now our current mission, upgrade 2 artifacts to level 12 or higher. Easy enough. And the next campaign mission, clear stage 4 of Felwyn's Gate on normal. Quickly did that and now it's done. Earned some stars in Faction Wars, so get that rank 3 chicken and Agent Shard on camera. Let's see. I'm an idiot. Recently I have watched a Raid 101 video on the tavern because I felt like it. And I learned something. You know how I've been using rare skill tomes on Death Knight? I could have been using duplicates the entire time instead. So yes, I am an idiot. So, that night skill is fully upgraded. But of course I used 4 skill tomes before I realized that. Duplicates are far more useful than I thought. But I'm also an idiot. I don't remember if it was said already or not earlier, but live and learn, as they say. And I completed a challenge. Fully upgraded champion skills. Okay. And I did this earlier. Plays it to increase defense debuff on the Force Guardian while being stage 5 of Force Keep. Get that done. Let's see, remove or steal shield buff from magic, gear reduction, Spirit Guardian, clear stage 7 of Force on auto, stage 6 Void Keep auto. Yeah, a lot of these are easy to do at my point. I'll do that off camera. This will be the reward for it. Maximum upgrade to the Great Hall. Increase resistance of Force champions. Increase their defense too. And what else? I'm gonna increase critical damage for magic champions and Force champions. That's all for the Great Hall upgrades. I hit the milestones on the advanced quests off camera. So, a rank 4 chicken, a rank 5 chicken, and an epic skill tome. And some star milestones from the faction wars. Rare skill tome, silver skill tome, and silver again. Okay, I always keep forgetting to do this, but I'm gonna use some glyphs that I learned from the faction wars. And they essentially increase the substats of artifacts. That's pretty much a gist of them. Let's see. Substat, attack. I'll use this one as a good example. Ah, here we go. Enchant. I got a lot of glyphs over time. And a 1-star glyphs can increase this stat from 4 to 5. And we got 5. As you can see, I can't use a 1-star a second time, but I can use a 2-star after that, and increase the value, making it from 5 to 10. And I haven't tested it out yet because I want to get it on camera, but I assume, you know, as long as you keep it from lowest to highest, like 1 star, 2 star, then 3 star, you'll get all the full benefits. So yes, I finally remember about artifact enchanting. And I'm going to be using them now a lot more off camera because I got a lot of them and they are very useful. Oh. Okay, I'm going to have to wrap things up soon. What else to do? We are going to upgrade the rank of Ultimate Death Knight. And not by using any 5-star champions. No. I've managed to collect enough 5-star chickens over time. So now, Ultimate Death Knight will be rank 6. And there's a champion train going on, so it's a good time to do it. Upgrade level. Time to use this mega keg. Or whatever it's called, I can't remember. Oh, no, it's XP barrel. Alright. Yes, apply. Full XP. Let's go. And ascend him. All right. Get some challenge. All right. Okay, I looked, and I'm able to get Achuk rank 6 as well. So why not? Rank 6, baby. And I'll level him up off camera. I'm also going to ascend him. Oh, I just got enough to get him up there. Wow. Bulges are expensive. Well, he's now rank... Nope. He's now Ascension 5. That's good. Data challenge again. We're gonna do some summons. Let's do some ancient shards. What do we get? Alright. Beast Wrestler of the Dwarves. Alright. Let's see what he can do. Weighty Cleaver. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Has a 20% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Alright. and slaughter prey. Attacks one enemy. The intended enemies cannot be, but his skill cannot be revived if the skill is set to level 3. I am sorry, I don't know why I couldn't speak there for some reason. I'm so sorry. Let's see, his passive increases damage inflicted by 50% for the first hit on each enemy. Alright, cool. And increases ally critical rate in arena battles by 16%. Alright. Pretty cool. Is it me? Or does he have a big forehead? Yeesh. Who else do we got? Ignore the points. It's part of the event, which is the reason I'm doing this part. Let's see, how do I... Oh, I am not gonna be... I probably won't pronounce this right. Thurgist. Thurgist? Again, I have no idea how to pronounce that name. She's of the Night Revenant. And she looks cool. I love the helmet. Oh, she's a support. Let's see what she can do. Ice Debris. Attacks one enemy, fills the turn meter for a random ally by 10%. Alright. Touch of Sealing. Attacks one enemy, 75% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 1 turn. Okay. Uplift. Has a 30% places a... sorry, I did not read that right, sorry. Places a 30% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. It'll also place a 25% increased attack buff if the skill is in... if the champion is ascended 3 times. I am sorry, I don't know why I can't speak today. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. And her aura increases allied resistance in faction crypts by 30. Alright. I've seen better supports. Though it's been hard getting champions of the Night Revenant, so I'll take what I can get. Come on. Who else will we get? Okay, Tiger Soul of the Barbarians. I like the cape. Let's see what she can do. Scorpion Tips. Attacks one enemy. 40% chance of placing a 2.5 poison debuff for 2 turns. And the intended skill doubles the poison from making it 5%. That's useful. Wearying Tactics. Attacks one enemy. 75% chance of placing a 15% weaken debuff for 2 turns. And Tiger Strength. Places a block debuffs buff and places an increased defense buff on this champion for 2 turns. Alright. Who else do we got? A courtier. Alright. Of the Bannerlords. Looks a bit generic, but, you know, I don't mind that all too much. Outmaneuver. Attacks one enemy, has a 25% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. And Denigrate. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of removing 1 random buff from the target. That's useful. And Whirling Blow. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Has a 30% chance of placing a 15% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. And the debuff is doubled if they are ascended. Cool. Oh, wrong button. Who else will we get? Maybe a legendary? Who knows? I hope it's a legendary. Nuts. Okay. An honor guard of the dwarves. I love this design. And I love that shield. Those are some menacing eyes. Wow. Let's see what he can do. Bell Ringer. Attacks one enemy. 50% chance of placing a decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. If the target has no active effects. Alright. Fate Transfer. Attacks one enemy. 50% chance of stealing 2 random buffs from the target. That is useful. And Astral Chains. One enemy, 75% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. Alright. Oh. I keep pressing that for some reason, I don't know why. Pretty cool. A Twin Claw Disciple of the Orcs. I love the claws. Alright. Let's see. This figure. One enemy, 30% chance of placing a 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. That can be helpful against Fire Knight. Tendon Carve. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing a 15% weaken debuff for 2 turns. And his ascended skill, Tear to Shreds. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 2 turns. The chance increases 100% if the target is under a heal reduction debuff. Sorry for the starter. Yeah, he's pretty useful. Who else will we get? Ooh, an epic. Rain Beast of the Skinwalkers. Ooh, this is cool. Now I imagine he was added to the game during Christmas. But either way, he looks cool. Pretty cool. Canning. Attacks one enemy, places a 7.5% continuous heal buff on an ally with the lowest HP for 1 turn. His ascended skill doubles the heal, so cool. An Open Slay. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Revives a random ally with full HP if this attack kills the enemy. I'm sorry for stuttering. And sweet! My first champion that can revive. Nice! Let's see. It glows. This is passive. When an ally is attacked, places a shield buff equal to 30% of this champion's max HP on that ally for 2 turns. Occurs once per turn. Will not place a shield buff on this champion. Okay. Pretty useful. Well, actually very useful. Because chance to revive. Sweet. Will we get lucky again? I hope so. Not quite. A pounder of the Augerins. Okay. Oh, that's kind of a cool club. Let's see. Bone Breaker. Attacks one enemy. Has a 25% chance of placing a 25% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. And Spreading Ice. One enemy, 75% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. The incentive skill adds if the target has a freeze debuff, it has a 25% chance of placing it on another enemy. That's useful. Sorry, my voice is starting to hurt. Tower of Power. Increase the resistance of all allies by 15%. Sorry, by 15 for each active buff on this champion. Sorry about that. Also, that's very useful. And his aura skill increases magic ally attack in all battles by 20%. Alright. Pretty useful. Darn, hits it. Let's see, a Purgator. I have no idea how to say that. To Sacred Order. I like the armor. Doom is inescapable. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Will ignore shield buffs. Great Purge. Attacks all enemies. Inflicts 10% extra critical damage for each debuff on this champion. Stacks up to 50%. Alright. A Ascension skill. Humble the Heathen. One enemy destroys the target max HP by 20% of the damage inflicted. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Not bad. Who else will we get? Ooh, a Ghoulish Ranger of the Undead Hordes. Cool design. Let's see, Numbing Arrows. One enemy, 30% chance of placing a 25% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. The Ascended skill also places an extra hit if the target is under a decreased accuracy debuff already. And Foul Festering. It's Foul Festering. One enemy, 45% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. For 2 turns, sorry. Crypt Fire. Attacks 3 times at random. 30% chance of placing a HP burn debuff for 2 turns. Alright. I keep pressing it for some reason. I don't know why. I'll do 2 more summons. Ooh, an epic. A Chonoru. Alright. Of the Shadowkin. That's rare, so big bonus. Cool. Let's see what she can do. Let's see what she can do. Sorry. Night Blossom. 1 enemy, 40% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. And Reign of Fear. Attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. Alright. And her Ascension skill, Lay Bare. Removes all increased defense buff from all enemies, then attacks all enemies. Decreases the cooldown of Lay Bare by 1 turn for each enemy killed by this skill. Alright. Pretty cool. Okay. We're gonna do mystery shards now. And I'm gonna pause recording and come back when a new champion shows up. We have an outlaw monk of the Sacred Order. I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a sucker for robes because, you know, sometimes simple clothing is a bit underrated. I like the knives. I mean daggers. Okay, dagger flow. 1 enemy has a 10% chance of granting an extra turn. Alright. Places two 5% poison debuffs on the target for 2 turns. Okay. Pretty interesting. Militia of the Sacred Order. Okay. And Headshot. Attacks 1 enemy. If the target has less than 30% HP, this attack is always critical. Alright. Piercing Bolt. 1 enemy. 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Sorry for that stutter. Ritualist of the Barbarians. Alright. Power Slash. 1 enemy 2 times. 15% chance of destroying enemy max HP by 25% of the damage dealt. Wrath of Gods. 1 enemy. 75% chance of placing a 30% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. And Battle Sister of the Sacred Order. Attacks 1 enemy. Decreases turn meter by 10% if the attack is critical. Sever. Condemn. 1 enemy has a 15% chance of removing 1 random buff from the target. This attack is always critical. I like the chainmail hood. War Chanter of the Orcs. Alright. Head Wound. 1 enemy. 20% chance of placing 20% chance of applying a stun debuff for I don't know if I read them already. Aristocrat. of the High Elves. I love the outfit. Sepis Tips. Attacks one enemy, has a 25% chance of placing a 50% hero reduction for 2 turns. Stinging Rebuke. Attacks one enemy 2 times, 50% chance of placing a 15% weaken debuff for 1 turn. Alright. Vulpin of the Undead Hordes. Bare Fangs, one enemy, 60% chance of placing a 30% decreased defense for 2 turns. Alpha. Plays a 25% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. Alright. Crusher and Redeemer. The Crusher of the Barbarians. I like the paint. Scythe. One enemy, 25% chance of placing a 25% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. Savage Swipe. Attacks one enemy, place a counter attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. And Redeemer of the Dark Elves. Cool design. Split. Attacks one enemy, 25% chance of places a 25% increased attack buff on this champion for 1 turn if the attack is critical. Elven Blade. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing a 2.5% poison debuff for 2 turns. Cool. Word Bearer of the Banner Lords. Noble Authority. One enemy, 25% chance of placing a 25% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. Royal Shield. Plays a 30% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. Cool. Saurus of the Lizardmen. Okay. Windcutter. Attacks all enemies. Alright. Fire Wave. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Has a 10% chance of placing a 50% hero reduction debuff for 1 turn. Place a 50% hero reduction debuff if the target's current HP is less than or equal to 40%. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Pretty useful. And then Squire of the Bannerlords. Overhead Swing. Attacks one enemy. Weapon Breaker. Attacks all enemies. 30% chance of placing a 25% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns.